As of now, we are going to open with a small gap to the upside, and overnight inventory is once again long, 100% long. We only dipped below, settled a little bit before extending higher. And we've built this massive ledge around the spike base. Well, not the spike base, around the excess from yesterday. So this would be the first interesting area if we get around there. Well, basically, maybe I should rethink this, because if we fill the gap, this would be like the first major support. So the initial support would be yesterday's high and overnight point of control, and breaking this would target the second part of this stem balance. Anyway, if we are to trend higher again, which is quite unlikely, nevertheless it is possible, because we are now trading above call wall, if I'm correct, and above weekly expected range, and this can propel further move to the upside. My next references are around 65, and then for Friday we can reach 85, 88. It can vary, but it is possible. And today overnight inventory is built within very tight range, so we can trade both extremes of it, and this wouldn't be unexpected. Given yesterday's trading, the real support is going to be top of the single prints, and until it holds, then the potential for higher prices is most likely, even if we fill the gap. But first I will be looking for an early attempt to fill the gap. It might fail, similar as yesterday. However, it is less likely than yesterday that the gap fails. So the gap probably will be filled, and it depends if we bounce from yesterday's high, or if we dip a little bit lower and bounce from point of control or not. I will be looking to enter on those pullbacks targeting overnight high. If we trade below this pullback low and don't create excess, well, it is hard, because we can now have 1, 2, 3 potential areas for excess, and I'd like to have only 1, maximum 2 attempts on entering longs, because here is our value area high, which is probably more something like this if we count only this as a value range. So I don't like trying multiple times on the same setup. So if we trade only within 1 TPO, here I will be trying to enter longs. If we start building acceptance below yesterday's high, then probably the best opportunity would be to enter short on a pullback. So if we start building TPOs within value range, but not breaking this area, not reaching yesterday's point of control, then it would be good opportunity to enter on a pullback that fails, for example, break above yesterday's high, and then target first here, then here, and most important target would be here. If we break this area, well, first, depending if we are trending or not, I might see an opportunity to enter longs if, for example, it is an early dip. But if we are trending lower, one time framing lower, then the scenario won't be in play. If we break below overnight low, for example, bounce from single prints and then fail against overnight low against this area, I will be entering short, targeting other side of this small value range with potential middle targets. And then below that, yesterday's low, which going to be quite good opportunity for bigger time frame shorts, because back then we will be back within this value range from last week. Overall, I think that we might see overlapping to higher value, and trend day up is a little bit less probable, because yesterday we were trending. Reversing entire trend is possible, we've seen it before, but it is also less likely than this scenario.